Have you always wanted to become an actor or a director, or you just stumbled into it?
No, I didn't stumble into this. This is what I've always wanted to do. I started as a production runner, I became a PA in Royal Arts Academy. That's where I cut my teeth doing everything. So I did everything. I think the only thing I didn't do was costume and makeup. Because I was a props master, I was a set dresser, I was a first AD, I was a production manager, I was a script supervisor, I did everything.
But I was usually in choreography and the drama. But because I was a terrible dancer, I channeled their energy into the drama side.
Yeah.
True, I didn't want to pursue the acting then. I was more focused on modeling.
But yeah, I started off as a dancer, very serious dancer, professional dancer. I think I repeated GS3 that year because of dance. And then I broke my knee one time when I was dancing. So dancing became very difficult for me because whenever I danced for too long, I started having that serious knee pain. I was like, okay, fine. Then I fell in love with acting.
Welcome, Midnight Gisters, to another episode of Nighttime Gist.
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Udoabong Patrick. I'm a filmmaker. I direct, I produce, I write, I act occasionally.
Hi guys, my name is Ihiona Sydney Chisong. I'm an actor, a lawyer, and a compare.
So my name is Simon with the Y. But I'm an actor, radio presenter, Mr. Charismatic Nigeria 2024. I'm a fashion model. I'm Sucre Papito. You get why?
I was going to ask a question when I saw the fine platter of men that were here. Like, does your look get you the looks? Do you think your look is what gets you the look? Because people have this bias that because, the very good looking men always just get the role because they're fine guys.
That's a lie.
So they're just giving.
There's an advantage to it, but that's
I wouldn't say it's a lie. Neither would I say it's the truth.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a yes and no answer.
No, I can't,
That's why I
can't say
said
it's
that,
yes,
yeah.
I can't say no. Let me explain why. So, of late, I've been hearing this a lot, that as a fine guy, there's a high chance that you get the role.
Mm-hmm.
But can you sustain it for long?
Yeah.
That is now based on your professionalism, based on your craft,
Your talent.
if you are good
Yes.
at the job. But would you get the role as a fine man? Oh heaven, yes, you will get it. As long as, because no producer, especially in the YouTube space, would want to cast a guy that is not so fine.
What's that? Don't say that. Why not like that?
Should we
Boys,
talk about this now?
is the fact. No, let's not go into it.
No,
actually,
but that's the truth.
but it's a fact now.
Because it's like,
Selling faces.
do you understand?
Talent is another thing.
Eye candy is a thing though.
People love this thing. But now, like I said, the only problem
As a
is
director, I really don't care about eye candy though.
no. So there are some productions that they don't look at that. For big productions, maybe cinema, for streaming platforms.
Tell me one
They
guy
may
that's
not
not good looking in.
Follow me first. I'm taking you somewhere.
Hollywood
Follow,
cinema.
who's talking? I'm talking about in the Nollywood
Nice.
space.
Okay, who?
So
who have
follow
these
me.
guys up?
Understand? You cannot carry fine boy, and go and do a cinema film. It doesn't work. It is how good you are.
And
In the
they're usually
YouTube
fine.
in the YouTube space, it can work for you because it's YouTube. The amount of people that have access to YouTube is way more than the people that have access to going to the cinema or to subscribe to the streaming platforms.
True.
YouTube is open to everybody.
Yeah.
You can see any
Anyone in
woman
the
selling
world
by the
also.
roadside. She's watching a film on YouTube. So, and if they see a fine man,
Yes.
Baba, they don't hook. Oh. They are locked in.
Wait, so do you think cinema culture is actually dying?
That's a different conversation. That's a very
We're
deep
not churning
conversation.
out, we're not churning out enough cinema-worthy films. What,
No.
What's the no? Is
No,
it
they
dying
know
now?
what you just said now.
Yes.
That we're not
trying
with
enough.
cinema culture worthy films. No. We make amazing cinema.
No, we do beautiful films.
Amazing
we do beautiful
cinema
films.
What I would say, I will not. I'm speaking
To an extent, director, to an extent. I correct myself. To an extent.
My perspective is it's amazing, right? But I feel like there are lots of determining factor that actually affects it, that limits it. One is the economy.
Right.
So
Get
Most important.
now, if you
the
check
economy of cinema is not.
in the
Yeah.
UK, for instance, if you probably want to see a movie, I think it's about 15-20 pounds ish, and that's roughly minimum wage. So to them, it's like piece of cake. Here, if you want to see a movie, how much is it?
Like,
It's not disposable income.
12,000.
Thank you.
It's not.
that's
you
without
buy
the
some
that's
corn
without
and
so
you
That's why I said economy is a factor. There are other determining factor, but this is just one of many. Now, to answer your question direct about what you said about fine boy roles and all that stuff, and like you rightly said, this whole appearance thing will get you so far. People always bring a question to me and ask me, consistency or talents, which one would take you there? Talents can take you my opinion though, talents can take you so far. Consistency would keep you there. That's what I believe.
Yeah, we did that topic too. My show.
That's what I believe. So if you're using fine boy, and you want to get there and you don't match it up, I'm talking to myself inclusive now at this point because I'm a victim, and you don't match it up, it's just a time to phase out. And that's why I told you that issue, that factor of what next. Okay, everybody's saying this, he looks fine, oh, she looks amazing, and da, 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 da. At the end of the day, talent will beat your appearance 1,000 times.
True that.
Consistency will beat your appearance 1,000 times.
but
I use it. I use
I'm
it to my advantage.
Very,
to
I'm
an
very happy
extent.
you guys are saying this.
But do you know, Sid, that there are some people that even if they are not so great, right, but they are fine boys and they have the right set of people backing them up.
Can you please keep mention
No,
names?
we're not going to do that.
It will limit.
No, we have
Now,
to
so
mention
let me
names.
so let me
Because we don't
say
get
get
to-
to
let me say
point.
this. Let me say
you won't
this.
be able to break through that.
So the reason why I'm saying this is because that's why I had to first of all say the YouTube space.
Okay.
There are some
okay, let's-
fine boys
let's-
that cannot.
let's center
They
it.
haven't crossed to streaming platforms, big streaming platforms. They haven't crossed to the cinemas yet. Not because they are not fine, but because they no get waiting people want see.
Yeah.
They don't have exact. They don't. The talent is not really there, but it can work for them in the YouTube space because people like to see fine things, and these people use this thing. Some producers use it to favor them.
Who are
Because
these fine
the
boys
first-
now? Let's
the first-
mention names.
I mean, there was a time that it traded at some point. They were dragging some fine boys in the industry, YouTube space.
Yeah, I think I saw
And
that.
let's
I saw
not just leave it like that.
Yeah.
You know, and they were dragging them not because they are fine boys now, but because they are fine and they really don't have the talent to back up the beauty. So they're just fine for fine, and because of that, they have to use them, and also because they have the right backing. This person, they back me up. Now so they go back me up. I get connects. You know, so they have to use these people over and over. If you go to the comment section on YouTube, you see that this boy is a fine boy, you. Let's have him back on our screen. This was a fine boy, you. This was a fine boy, you. But that producer will think about it. Fine boy.
But life is a cycle.
After a while,
This same thing,
pass.
this same thing happened during the VCD DVD explosion era. There were a set of fine-looking actors.
It's a DVD.
Let us mention
DVD and VCD.
No, so DOB.
When Nonso DOB, Ike Ogbonna.
Yeah.
This was before Jim Ike, because Jim Ike was like Ramsey Noah, Jim Ike were
Oh,
set.
after?
So after them,
After them.
yes, after them. That's why I said the VCD DVD era, when there were a lot of actors from Ghana, the Dumelos, the Majid Michels
Van
came
Vika.
into
Yeah,
Nigeria.
Van Vika.
Van
yeah,
Vika.
yeah.
Prince Osei.
Prince Osei.
That now.
Yeah.
It was there was this constant tug of war between fineness and talent. The boys were pretty,
Right.
and all of
And
that.
they had curly hair, so girls would see it and be like,
I mean,
But director, these guys were not entirely bad.
hold on, I'm going somewhere. Of course, now the Udumata producers pounced on them. They got
back, yeah,
back,
Yes,
back
yes,
work.
yes.
They were on
They were
screen.
booked for
Yep.
years, for
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
Then a new crop of actors too came, right? Now I don't even know their names, but when you look at, it was as though there was a template that they needed to copy. You see guys that looked like Majid, light skin, curly hair, but grammar zero. You see them a lot on Afmag Epic Films. You see them a lot on this was when YouTube filmmaking just started. You see they just went to Asaba and domiciled in Asaba, and all of these guys. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's just a cycle repeating itself again. And what that cost us as an industry is that we lost a generation of very good male actors. So for a time, and even up until now, we don't have enough leading men.
I think they're beginning to come out now.
You guys are scarce.
We don't have enough.
We are here. What is you guys are scarce?
That's. I didn't say we don't have any. I said we don't have enough.
Yes,
There are so few of you to go round,
Yeah.
right? But it's slowly coming back. That is why I always encourage male actors who've really got the talent, right? Grow your talent, upskill.
Right.
Upskill. If you have to, anything you have to do to look pretty, by all means. But one thing I'm very sure of, you see those two things, they complement each other. All right. In some spaces and in some circles, one will outshine the other. In some spaces, you need the both to work. Like I said about Just Not Married. Just Not Married was a springboard for myself, Asof, Stanenze, Rotimi Salami. Of all of us, you can see that at the time, Stanenze was not that good looking, but he had to upskill.
No, we meet Okamu.
Said no gatekeeping.
Never.
You know,
Yes, like it doesn't fit into the stereotype.
stereotype
They
at the
don't
time.
stereotype.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Look.
But you know what helped?
Yes.
But
Talent.
Talent, yeah.
Oh, he's very talented.
After I
He's
watched
so
Rattlesnake,
So,
that
That's
was
very
it.
at the
creative
point,
too.
at
a
the point,
good writer.
at the point, your audience will completely be, they will lose that sense of, oh, I'm looking at the pretty boy. They'll be looking at the performers.
Yep.
They'll be looking at the actor. They'll be looking at the person who is breathing life into this character, right? Then off that, you see that, oh yeah, he's nice looking and all of that. But then again, there's what the cheddar does to you as well, right? When it's raining cheddars on you, it's gonna, clean you up. You wear the nice clothes, you take the nice pictures. Everybody has a pretty side.
That's why they have to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be clean,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You were not collect money since
Since
you were 12. You've been getting paid since 12.
That's
Wow.
government.
Wow.
But I just feel like with the whole fine boy thing, don't just be all up in your head.
Bro.
Do you understand?
Beauty fades, bro.
Because it's
Beauty
it's not gonna be there forever.
Bro.
I mean, the attention is good. All the comments and the likes, they're good.
Just think about
But
what is in your DMs. Can we read? I would like to read the DMs
but
for
don't
research
just
purposes, guys.
just
for research
have-
purposes.
I was talking to I was listening to one of Ike's interview, Ike Osi Akadoa. That's definitely one of my mentors. And I've met him twice.
I always want his job.
And I've loved Ike for a long time. I've loved him for so many reasons. And I was watching his interview recently and he said something. And he said, what you say no to would actually build your credibility.
Yep.
I agree.
This is me paraphrasing.
Yeah,
So
what you say?
you're known for what you refuse. Your discipline is built on what you refuse, not what you accept. Now, he doesn't do alcoholic gigs, alcoholic adverts and anything alcoholic. It's his personal choice.
Yeah.
And he said he didn't even do it. He made that decision even before he blew up. So it wasn't even about the money, because people will say, oh, now I have the money, I can turn jobs down and all that stuff. Before he made the money, it was that line that he said, this line I will not cross it. Now that formed his personality, it formed his discipline. Relating it to what I'm saying right now about this whole fine boy thing. When you're in that space where you feel like everything is flowing, people are texting, people are gushing, and even with girls, but in this case, I'll leave it on boys, and all that stuff. Draw that line and tell yourself that at this point, this is where it's going to take me to. My discipline will make me not cross it. So as much as you're feeding all of it, taking it in, and it's putting you out there and giving you a sense of visibility, your discipline will keep you in check. In a simple term, home training is going to keep you in check. So while you're feeding on it, don't choke on it. Still leave space for other things to go down. Because if you choke on it, that's where the pride will begin to build up.
Right.
That's where the arrogancy will begin to build up.
Very true.
That's when you feel like everything is all over your head, no matter what, everything is going to. But if you leave that space for other things to go down, figuratively speaking, humility comes in.
True that.
You understand? And other things that would actually keep you in check. Now, I'm saying it from my perspective. So this is a message to everyone who is in that space in both genders. So I think that's all I have to say.
Fine boy, look at that.
I'm washing my hands. Because unlike some people, I have good habits. Another good habit, subscribing to Succinct. So wait, let's make it a bit. Let's relax a bit. So, if you were not acting, what would be your dream job?
To be honest, entertainment is everything for me. So it's either I'm going to be a professional MC somewhere hosting events, or I'll just be a full-time presenter, or maybe I'll be dancing, be like a full-time theater practitioner doing theater things.
Still in entertainment.
That's the thing. I don't see myself going to the office wearing shirt and tie. Go to the office by 8 a.m., close by 4 p.m.
Why do I feel attacked again?
I feel like it's me. But yeah, I don't just see myself doing it. It's boring. I hate talk. I like practical. I like action. So that's why even when they didn't give me theater art in university, they gave me art education. I thought when I heard art education, I'm like, okay.
Art is it.
It's not a teaching job. I don't know if it's not teaching. First year, they just they talk. I say, what's in the apple? Second year, I manage. Can we do something practical? Do you know, I will leave my department and go to theater art, and I'll join them to do plays.
Wow.
No,
I'll go skip.
we had many of you guys.
I
always
couldn't
cross
do
paths.
it because plenty talk. I don't like talk. That's why I had to stop learning keyboard. Don't talk.
Play.
Let's play. I had to stop learning drums. Don't tell me, watch this video. So this is how you watch this video, do it. I hate talk. So going to sit in an office from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. doing nothing. Like nothing.
No, they work.
Because
They
I've worked.
They work. It's not.
For, there are some people, there are some people that they love 9 to 5. I have a friend like that. She says she cannot do anything that's not 9 to 5.
Yeah.
She loves 9 to 5.
It's
And I'm not against it. Don't get me
work,
wrong.
it's
But
work.
personally, I don't see myself doing 9 to 5. It's entertainment or nothing. I just want to be out there. Make her just they do something. It's not my thing. If I'm not hosting gigs, I need to be on stage doing something. I need to be in front of the camera or behind the camera. Let me just be doing something.
If I
But 9 to 5,
if I was a director, what would I be doing? I'll be a chef.
The chef.
Baba, call me commerce now.
That's impressive. Please, when is your birthday? Are you hosting at home?
Baba, I'll go buy
At
drinks.
home,
I'll buy
thing.
drinks.
I mean, I'll come with a bottle of wine.
I'll be a chef. And it's part of the things I'm still considering. I'll definitely go into food business at some point. I like, when I had DSTV, my favorite channel was Food Network, by the way. I like my Instagram is food content only. I like playing around with recipes. I like creating recipes. In fact, it's something that the boys, my sons, I got 4 sons, they know. So when I'm home, they know that daddy's around. We're gonna
No, you're not daddy. You're daddy. There's a difference.
You see why I call him Godfather?
There's
So
a
you have
difference.
4.
You have 4 sons.
Chinekenna. And I have just one and I'm complaining.
Oh, you
How
have
do
a
you
son.
Oh, I have one more comment. Yeah.
You're late to the party, bro.
Bruh.
Oh, you're a virgin now.
Bruh.
So
No, that's crazy.
when I'm home, they're like, okay, so we're gonna. They know that it's gonna be something different. Dinner is gonna be different. Breakfast is gonna be different. We have like a meal plan for lunch and stuff. What they take to school. Tuesdays they do sandwiches. Like I've never repeated a sandwich like back to back. So if I do maybe chicken sandwich this Tuesday, next Tuesday I'm not repeating chicken sandwich. I'm doing something else. So
I'll be filming this content and be posting it now. Let's see.
that's the thing. I don't know if I'm up for all of that. I mean, there's so much going on already in the food content space. I don't want to. For me, it's about the experience. And again, I'm still curating that. I know there's still a lot of learning to do and all of that. What I'm rather building is, because I'm testing it again with my family, building recipes that just remind you of home. So when you come to the restaurant and you eat, what you're eating is not restaurant food. It's as though you're eating in your house. That's what I'm curating. Jeez, I'm setting my trade secret out.
Okay. So quick question. Where do you stay?
None of your business.
Because I think I'm hungry now.
So for me, aside law, I think I would have. I would have been into sports.
As a pundit?
No, no, not as a pundit. I would have been doing it.
Oh, as an athlete.
So I was a very sporty person. When I graduated, I won the best sports boy actually from secondary
What
school.
sports were you playing?
So I was running. I was playing basketball. Mainly these two.
Who are you? Are you my twin brother?
But other things I
mean, these are
going when I was in junior secondary school, my boarding school at the time, we went for Milo basketball competitions, junior category and stuff. And then when I switched to Lagos, we went for the senior one. Then they used to play it at Yaba. Yeah. So
What a clip
we,
there as
we,
well.
we went there to play basketball. I mean, I was very sporty, you get. And winning that best sports boy was just, something I just did because we did an inter-house sports before we left. So I got a lot of medals and stuff. But it's just something I know I would have really pursued if I didn't go into law or acted. So yeah, probably anything sporty. Definitely.
Let me talk a little about sports. And I think this is where I have a bit of grouse with our educational system. Because you find out that you have a lot of really talented young people, especially at secondary level.
Yeah.
I went to federal government college. So there's this thing we had Fed Call games where all federal government colleges come together to play sports. And my God,
It's always amazing.
the talent.
You would see people that would do things
Talent.
and you're like,
I'm like, at SS1, I was running 11 seconds, personal best 100 meters.
Wow.
That was pretty fast at the time.
11 seconds.
11
Fast.
seconds. So we got in our head that we should be preparing for Beijing Olympics, 08. We started training, but somewhere along the line, we just got distracted. So I honestly, I can't remember what happened because we had a swimmer in my set. We had a swimmer that was doing 100. I can't remember his personal best at the time, but the guy he had already, you know how swimmers' bodies are. His body had contour because this guy, he started swimming at 8. He was a fantastic swimmer. We had basketballers. We had everything. And all of these guys, and all of us, I'm looking at that. I think if we had pursued these things, I think would have had a generation of really great sports people. But all
I'm telling you.
are lost. And it's not just me. You find them everywhere. I mean, hearing him speak now, I'm like, geez.
Oh, I used to play handball. I captained my team for like 2-3 years. Then they gave the captain band to someone else because of dancing. Oh God.
I mean, you had to pick a hustle. You can't be here and there. You can't be here and there. You have to pick something.
There were particular guys who went for youth games in Edo State that year, and I was so angry that I was not the one.
But did you guys win or you lost?
They carry us catch cruise. So I think it was a serious fight after that particular match because there was a fight between Akwa Ibom team and Edo team.
And handball is actually one sport Nigeria.
What?
Really good
That is the best sport in the whole world. I give you a
Nigeria is
fact.
really good at handball and
What?
volleyball.
Handball is beautiful.
Hi. I just came here to powder my nose. But while I'm here, have you subscribed? Please do. Don't make me come back here to remind you. If you're still watching, thank you for staying. And if you're just, finding us, this is the nighttime gist. Oh, sorry. This is the Bachelorette.
Wow.
The Bachelor's.
I'm married to Jesus, please.
What makes you think I'm single?
No, just joking. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the wonderful conversation. I don't know how much time we have, but we still need to see a movie. And so that means right about now is movie time.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah.
What film should we watch? We have Netflix, Prime, YouTube.
We cannot watch any.
We
We
watch.
don't have time for that.
Yes, we have time.
Yeah.
After we
So-
watch, then we'll sleep.
That we say.
Some of us still have work to go to.
Susan, you be the one to choose for us.
Who Blood Sisters? I'm not seeing Blood Sisters.
Oh, you haven't seen Blood.
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Blood?
Yeah, I have said.
Lost Sisters, the first part or the second part?
The second one.
I asked with the second
Second
one.
one.
I asked
The
with-
second one.
I asked with the second one.
Have you seen the first one? So, we all agree to Netflix.
Yes.
What are we watching?
Yeah.
Who said Blood Sisters?
Yeah.
Simon, you don't have.
One or two?
Two.
Two. Okay. Oh. So we're just because it's in episodes, we're just going to watch
Episode.
one,
Well-
and then you can go home and watch
That's fine.
the rest. And so that's what we're going to do. And you just tell me your general review of it. Lagos, where were they before?
So just arrested them.
Okay, yes, they drove in the first part. They had left Lagos.
Yeah.
That's
Had driven to like somewhere or your state or something. But this is Unilag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I recognize my school. Oh,
That's
what's
the scenic
Lagos
beauty
High Court.
behind.
Oops, sorry. Let me say Unilag. This is the High Court, guys.
No, I think this is Unilag.
It is
That's the scenic
Unilag,
beauty.
but they're passing it as the High Court,
Oh,
Lagos
yeah,
High
yeah,
Court.
yeah.
You get? Because this is the law department in Unilag, like law.
Oh, okay.
Faculty of Law is very close
Yeah.
to that. Yay! Team. Look at that picture.
It's nice, isn't it?
I like it.
Yeah. It's giving answers.
Avengers.
Assembly.
Hey, I never saw my school as, that we can film something like this there, but it makes sense.
I like the fact that the judge is also a lawyer.
I've worked with her before.
Oh, the judge is an actual lawyer.
Madam Faye, yeah.
Madam Fee.
We worked with her before.
She's an actor, but she's
Yeah.
a lawyer.
Amazing woman.
And
You know what lasts longer than this Gloss? Your free subscription. Guys, subscribe to SUECCINCT. Subscribe.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That was nice.
Okay.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a beautiful movie.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow. Generally, what do you guys think? This is our mini movie review section. Not like reviewing, but kind of like,
Comment.
let's come from the angle of what would you take out of, let's say, the first part, seeing that we've not finished watching the second part. Lost Sisters, what do you think?
Ladies. Oh, sorry. Sydney first.
Bruh.
Yeah, ladies first, I'm ready.
Bruh, listen. We're going to exchange hands at this point now. None of them playing with us.
throw hands, man.
We're going to throw hands, bruh.
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe when I see the film to the very end, when I see all that episodes, maybe I have something to say. But for now, let's just watch the film first. I really cannot say anything for now.
The
Oh,
first
the
part,
line
what do you think of the first
That's the part one.
one? Yeah.
Oh, the part one was beautiful. Strong bond. You see what I talk about friends, right? So her friend Sarah didn't have any hand in all of that, but she had to support her friend. She had to get her hands dirty because her friend was in a deep mess. She had to support her friend. She's now going to prison because of the love she had for her friend, right? By supporting her to do evil. Partners in crime, So, I mean, that's friendship. What's the word? There's a word I'm looking for too. I can't think of the word. What's filming? But yeah, I think it's just good friendship. That's just it. And then if you find yourself in a relationship that is unhealthy, please walk away.
Abby.
And our parents who don't help us, some African parents don't even make it easy for us. Because that's what happened in the first part. Her mom, even after she told her mom that this is what's happening in her supposed relationship,
Yeah.
mom didn't want to listen to her. All because her family, they were all benefiting from this other family. Even when they knew that this family does not even like them.
Yeah. And
You
a
know?
couple of real life ones.
So I think our African parents, we can do better. If you know that your child is not happy or comfortable in a particular place, please don't force them to do what they don't want to do. And if you as an individual, you're an adult, your mother cannot tell you do this and you do it. Excuse me, young lady. You're over 20, you're an adult. if you're not comfortable, if you're not happy in that relationship, please pack your bags and just like Moses did in the Bible, dust your slippers and walk away.
Exactly.
Life made easy.
Well,
Well,
okay, go.
For me,
Yeah.
I think I would like to give kudos to the subtle commentary on the Nigerian criminal justice system,
Mhm.
from the police part and
Mhm.
part of the law.
Mhm.
I'm not a lawyer,
Mhm.
but legal matters are one of those things I'm very interested in. Maybe because I wanted to study law at some point, but I have a few lawyer friends, and one of them said something to me. It stuck with me. He said, Nigerian law is not smart. Like, yeah.
So there's a lawyer beside.
He knows what I
Me
mean.
agree. Objection.
Overruled.
I mean, there are two. I mean, looking at this case, for instance, I mean, a little bit of more thorough investigation would have gotten the girls a lighter sentence. I like the commentary they made on that. It just goes to show that a lot of work needs to be done. A lot of our legal practices needs to be updated and needs to be reviewed. Sydney, do you agree?
You want,
That's a leading question.
he wants to set me up. Well, I mean, all sectors of this country needs to be improved.
Absolutely.
Improved.
Spoken like a true lawyer. You see how we
Diplomacy.
good out of that.
All
You can't
all
catch them.
sectors need to be improved.
Yeah.
So, why in Nigeria is a third world country and is affecting our livelihood, right? But sometimes, sure, not even sometimes, I'm being honest, a lot of times I get thrown a particular question, but this particular question is paraphrased in different forms. But the question is this: can't you lawyers do anything? They just say it in different forms, right? And we lawyers were upholders of the law in court. So we're supposed to be telling these people this is this and that is that. But in some cases, it is not so. And there's only so much we can do. Bordering on conviction, if there is no evidence, you can't convict. That's why they call suppression of evidence.
Yeah.
If there is no evidence, you can't convict. It's what is in front of the judge you used to convict you. And that's why they keep people before they come and testify. You get, because if there's no evidence, there's no... what does the judge want to do? But that's by the way. So I'm going to emphasize on one thing and one thing only in the first part, and that is abuse.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, there's a stereotype here that women are the only ones who get abused in marriages.
My brother.
That is not true.
But I mean, like the ratio.
Yes, the ratio I
percentage
can
is
agree,
But,
But-
the narrative.
but that narrative.
So,
hold on.
this
That
ratio you're
narrative-
talking about now, we are going to argue.
That
But
narrative
anyway,
is there,
finish.
but this is what I believe. It doesn't abuse is abuse. Two things I'm going to highlight on this matter of abuse. One is do not accuse someone falsely. I don't want to go into the rape case. That will take us long time to leave here. But don't accuse someone falsely. If the person did not hit you, don't say the person did this to you, because it can ruin that person's life.
Very true.
It gives the real victims fear, a sense of I will not be heard, I will not be understood. It backs them into a corner that they can't come out to speak out, because the ones who actually had the platform, had the visibility when they did investigations, they were lying. So now the real victims will more like be, okay, I don't want to, they will think I'm lying and all that stuff, with the whole shame and everything attached to it. That is one. So the other thing I would say is this: if it is not working, leave. It is not what your life, it is not a do or die affair. If the marriage is not working, leave. And like he said, you are an adult. No one can make a decision for you. I understand everyone likes money and all that, but you're still an adult. So if it gets to a certain extent, you know you can't keep up anymore, and it gets physical, leave. That is what I'm going to say. Now, for the stereotype in a nutshell, my opinion, by the way, the only reason why I believe that ratio is higher to men is because a lot of men in marriages are physically stronger than women. So the strength women bring is their mouth. This is my opinion. I feel like if the physical strength was the same ratio, women would be beating men up easily.
I don't think so.
So emotional.
That's what I
emotional
feel.
abuse is worse.
That's what I feel. This is my own opinion. You get. But because it's that, now a lot of men actually practicalize it and internalize it and say, okay, I'm stronger than you, I will hit you. If I see you hitting a man, first of all, you're weak. Pick someone your own size.
Yes.
Right? So it's something I would never, ever, ever support. I don't care what you've benefited. The moment he raises his hand and hits you, I will not do it again. You know they. The moment, and one thing with abuse, it migrates.
Yeah.
You upgrades.
Yeah.
From a shove to a push. From a push to a slap. From a slap to a punch.
Yep.
From a punch, slamming, hitting. Abuse always upgrades. So the moment it starts from a shove, that's the first sign. Don't say lifting. Thank you.
Run
From
away.
this,
Yep.
Women.
don't say, oh, he didn't do it. That's already a sign.
Or he will change.
Or she didn't do
Or
it.
he
Or she didn't do it.
Let's-
Yes, he or she didn't do it. That's already a sign. The moment you see it, that's a sign. Leave. But if you're married, you might say, okay, fine. But if it's a relationship, you don't have an excuse. Are you
If you're
kidding?
married, you say what?
If you're married and he hasn't gotten to that point, maybe some divine intervention would actually prevent it. But there is a likelihood, a very high chance, it will keep upgrading. And before you know it, you're left with bruised faces. So that's really one thing I'm going to actually point out about the movie.
You're right about that.
Tied to the law.
Shove thing.
The law has
I
spoken.
know someone who ended an engagement because she got into an argument with her then
That's it.
fiance and pushed her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, it just pushed her, just based on it looked like reflex, or just reflex. But she was like, this guy will wait for me to have maybe like 2 kids, then he'll start beating me.
Yeah.
Even if he's have nowhere to.
It's grown to, yes.
No way.
Very true.
Thank you, gentlemen, for your wonderful contributions. I feel like the conversation is short.
Oh,
but if we
Yeah, I think so
we
too.
don't
I
sleep
think,
at
I
night
think so.
time.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. It was
getting a bit tired here. When did you wear this
I'm
glasses?
getting into my Sucre Papito era now. I'm getting to that
All right.
time.
Thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, same time, it's good night.
Good night.
Ciao.
It was good having you guys.
Good night.
Perfect.